Hey guys, so today we're gonna do a get ready with me. So while I do my makeup, I'm gonna be telling you stuff about me just so y'all get to know me. So first of all, I so first of all, always put sunscreen tint. If you don't want to wear foundation, or like me, if you have super acne prone skin, this will really help with your acne scars and just like a super light type of foundation thing. It's not really gonna cover, it just evens out your skin tone per se. And then right after, always moisturize first and then put your setting spray. I use Neutrogena because I don't know, I feel like it's good for my skin. Has hyaluronic acid. Anyways, it's good. Dermatology tested, and I haven't broken out from it. I usually get acne because of what I eat. Anyways, to start to get to know me, I currently graduated last year, and I'm still in school, but this time I'm in an online college situation. I like it. The reality is it's not super hard. The only like thing that I would really have to comment is like the professors are not exactly like, they don't answer super quickly. Like, you do have to wait a few days for them to answer. I do get that it's online, so that's like the only thing. That if it was like in an actual university where I was like in person, like you could just go up to them or like email them or go to their office hours. And for this school it's a little bit different, but I still like it. Like, I'm not throwing any shade at my school. I'm just saying that it's like a thing they could fix, but I also understand it's online, so I like it because I can do it whenever I want. And even like the professors, like, this is not good though, but like, do not do your homework at 3 a.m. But I have turned in assignments like at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 12 p.m., like at random times, whenever I get the chance to turn them in. And I've also seen, it's so funny because the program like keeps the time when your professor grades it. And I've also seen like some professors grade it at 5 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm like, girl, what are you doing awake? Go to sleep. But so it's like everybody works at their time. The professor works at their time, you work at your time. Like, I like it. Another thing, I was an English major back when I was in like an in-person university. So there's that. I forgot where my eyeshadow is. What else? I am in my 20s, so I will probably giving you like things I've learned, advice here in my channel of the things I've gone through. If you ever need like a big sister advice, I guess. Yeah. So what else? My favorite color. Oh my god, I've been doing this in camp, and it's just so weird because it's been like the longest time since people like ask random questions about you. Like, they asked for favorite food, favorite movie, and I literally had no idea what to say. I was like, So there's also that. Something else about me. I've always liked to record. That is something that I've always liked. Back when I was in high school, I didn't have a phone until my senior year. So there's that. But when I actually got it, I would record videos on my phone. Like, I didn't have any social media or anything, but I'd be like, hey guys, like, I'm here. Like, I just love doing that. But I was always like super shy of like posting and stuff. So now that I'm older, I'm like, who cares? Plus, it's like I feel like I'm practicing to do, because I do have to do online videos for my homework, like presenting my stuff to my professors and recording myself talking about random stuff, even if it's not school wise. I feel like it helps me be comfortable in front of the camera versus when I started doing videos for my school. Like, I would stutter a lot. Like, wouldn't know what to say. I still don't, but like, I feel like it was harder. I didn't know how to record. I didn't know how to upload videos. Like, I didn't know a lot of stuff. And doing this for fun actually helped me in my school wise. Because now I have like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. Because I can like learn and make mistakes with my own channel. But when I have to turn in assignments for them, I don't do the same mistakes anymore. One time I turned in the wrong assignment to the uploading video situation. In college, they told us that we should open like our own YouTube channel for our homework assignments. And when I first started doing that, like, I had so much trouble. I didn't even know how to log in. I didn't know anything, and that actually helped me. Like, our professor was like, even if you don't use it after college, like, it helps you whenever you have to do like interviews or whatever, you can practice on how you say stuff, how you act, how you portray yourself on camera, and therefore you can see what you're gonna look like in the interview. If you need help, like, people, like, you can tell people or ask people, hey, look at this, like, what I recorded. Do you think it sounds good or not? So recording has helped me. Let me go get, you know what? I'm not even gonna use eyeshadow. It broke. Anyway, something else about me. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I don't know if I should be saying this. But yeah, recently I went to this church group, and they had pizza, juice, and chips and chocolate. And they're like, oh, you should get a pizza. And I was like, no, that's fine. And then usually when you're like, usually women always get told, like, when we don't want to eat something, they're like, oh, you're on a diet, right? And I'm like, sometimes, yes, I am. But I feel like there's this shame into saying, oh, yeah, because they're like, oh, whatever, like, that's not going to really work or whatever. But this time, it's not that I was on a diet. I was like, I'm lactose intolerant. Like, I cannot eat pizza. Like, there's no way. But, like, I really appreciate it. And some people don't believe you. Like, some people are like, if you don't want it, like, you don't have to, like, lie about it. I'm like, girl, I've been lactose intolerant since I was a baby. So, yeah. They're like chocolate. They're like, oh, whatever. I'm like, I'm allergic to chocolate. I get acne. I get rashes. It's not good. Anyways, what else? Something else you should know about me. Online school. I have a bachelor's degree. I went to volunteer at this camp, and I wanted to be like the volunteers, the people who help out, and they thought I was registering myself to be in camp. The camp is for, I guess, elementary, kinder, all the way to 15 or 16-year-olds, and they're like, where are your parents? I was like, girl, what do you mean where are my parents? And I was like, what do you mean? And then they're like, yeah, you're registering, right? And I'm like, I want to be a volunteer to help out because I'm free this summer. And they're like, yeah, but like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah. And then they asked me how old I am. I'm not gonna tell you, but I am in my 20s. That's all I'm gonna say. I am in my 20s. That's it. And then they're like, oh, really? You look 16. I was like, no, which is not bad. Like, I always like being told that I look younger. I don't know, it's a good ego boost, I guess. But sometimes it has happened to me where I'm in jobs and they confuse me with somebody younger, and it's a little bit hard to get like respect from other people. So yeah. I recently just got into makeup. I think about like a year ago, because I started to do dance folklorico, which is like a Hispanic type of dance. So yeah, I also did that. I was in ballet classes, but I enjoyed myself. So I cannot say I danced, because I literally only danced for like 2 months. And then I didn't quit. Like, I had to keep on going because it was a class. Like, I had a grade for it, but I couldn't dance. So there's that. I feel like I'm going back into being a super big gym rat person. I love being a gym rat, but I have gotten injured, or I got sick, or like things happen and I stopped going, but I really, really love the gym. So there's also that. I usually don't like wearing blush because you see it looks like I got it's like a conditioned skin where it's like your skin is red, and I used to have that condition. Now it's like really, really mild, but like this is why I don't like wearing blush. But sometimes I feel like after being like the whole day, I feel like I need some color in my skin. So I just put a little bit, and hopefully it's not too much because I can't actually see. I wear glasses, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I cannot see without my glasses. I'm pretty much blind. Let's see. Last year, 2024, a friend of mine, she showed me how to do my makeup. And one thing I loved about it was this lip combo, which is brown lip liner, and your favorite lip gloss. I love orange lip gloss. I know it looks super, super orange, but once you have it on, it's like a peach pink vibe. It's Maybelline. I love Maybelline. What else? Oh, always put setting spray again. This one just keeps your skin hydrated so it doesn't dehydrate, which is something when I used to do makeup, when I used to be little, because I was super insecure. My makeup would look super patchy, would look like it looked like concrete, like no. And then I just broke out really bad. And this one hydrates. So it gives you like a dewy feel. I know a lot of people don't like the dewy feel because it looks like you're sweating, but I don't know. For my skin, I think it's better because it just helps my acne not get worse. So having it being hydrated the whole time is like great. What else? I'm not gonna put eyeshadow. I just need to do my eyebrows, which I can't seem to figure out. Wait here. What else should I tell you guys? So yeah, I already told you lactose intolerant. My school. What else? I used to be really big in sports when I was little. I'm just gonna keep rambling until I'm done with my makeup. And hopefully you learned something about me. I used to be really good at basketball, and my coaches when I was little, they're like, we see a future in you. Like, you could, once you get into like the middle school, high school area, like you can actually like train really, really good and then get scholarships or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, yes. But then I started focusing more on my school career academics, and I stopped being good at sports because I stopped practicing. Going from there, I have recently been taking like hobbies, because I didn't have hobbies. Like, I was so into academics, but now like I don't know, I want to change. Like, I already got my bachelor's degree. I'm still studying, but like I also want to have, like, discover who I am, my hobbies, have something to do other than study the whole day. So something I am planning to do, and I'm actually been learning, is how to play sports, like all different sports. I recently learned how to play volleyball, and I was so proud when when it actually hit the ball and not hit my face. When I was little, I was really, really accident prone, and I would always be getting hit by the basketball. Like, whoever was playing, like, I would always get hit. And I was like, so I still have like PTSD every time somebody passes me a ball. I'm like, please. But then they're like, okay, calm down. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to play volleyball, basketball, soccer, and recently I've been joining like camps and stuff where we play sports, and hopefully I get to be good at them. Lastly, you're gonna wear this one is also good. It smells like cucumbers, and it doesn't really break me out. Okay, I know I have some acne right now, but it's because of stress and food. But this one is really good. I have tried other stuff and it has broken out. So if you have sensitive skin, use this one. Last but not least, I'm gonna let it dry while I tell you why I started, I guess, recording. Like I said at the beginning, I always, when I was little, I really liked like recording, and I didn't discover YouTube until I was in 8th grader. And I don't know, I didn't start to actually consume content until I was actually in college, but I've always liked like the thing of like recording and talking to other people. And so yeah. Plus, I feel like I'm gonna do this channel where it's just like, I've seen everywhere, like, just do whatever you want, like, it doesn't matter. Get yourself out there. Like, a lot of I guess YouTubers I've seen say like, just get started, like, even if you don't have followings or whatever. It really helps you with your social skills, speaking skills, like getting out of your shell, which is something what I want to do. So this is why I actually started this. Plus, I feel like one day I'm gonna have a daughter, and she'll be able to see my videos and see that I was young, and like tell her my advice. And if it helps any other girl out there, I think that would be so great. So that is why I'm doing it, for my future daughter, for my future kids. If you see me, this was your mom. And yeah, and if other girls are seeing it too, like any advice or anything I can help you with, I am so willing to do that, because I don't want to say this, but I didn't have a sister growing up. I had to learn a lot of things by myself. Like I did have like a mom and everything, but there's certain like stuff about being a young woman that I feel like a sister would have helped me with that. And usually my friends were always we're the same age, so it's like everything's new to us. Like, nobody told us, like, who was older, like, hey, this is gonna happen, or don't do this because it's not gonna be great, or like, somebody who gives you advice that is not like a parent advice, you get me? So yeah, so this is why I'm doing it. This is my actual makeup. I just have to get my my hair done, and that's it. So I hope you learned something about me. I hoped you liked my makeup routine. I'm still not great at it, but it's good enough. It's the no makeup look, I want to call it. And it's just sunscreen. Bye. Okay, I do not have glasses, and I would not know how to turn this off. Let's see.